I was born to my mother when she was 14, going on 15. My father was 19. After I was born, a lot of things went down. My father was distant. My mother was an alcoholic. She had a boy, my first brother. His father was more of a father to me. She broke up with him and started dating another man who molested me when I was 8. When I told my mother, they didn't really seem to really get the idea that that was something really wrong with that. Then I told the school, because they put me in counseling. I told the school, and they kept me there that night and told me that they had to tell friends, which they brought CPS, police, and all of them people in. I had to demonstrate to them what happened to me, which was hard because my mother was in the back screaming. They put me in different foster homes until they placed me with my biological father. The relationship I had with my mom caused me to go on suicide watch. I kind of got past that after I noticed a pattern in my mother's behavior, and I noticed that she wasn't going to change. She got pregnant by my molester, so my youngest brother is fathered by my molester, which is another secret that I had to keep inside and hold, and which is hard on me. When I turned 14, I decided to stay a little late at school with some friends and chill. They decided to go their separate ways, and I decided to go my separate way on my way home. There was a car that pulled up. It was a brown Cadillac 4-door. He pulled up and was like, "Hey, you need a ride?" I was like, "No, I'm okay, I was like, "All right," and pulled off. And then came back around. When he came back around, he got out with a gun and was like, "Get down, get in the car, you going with me." And I was terrified for my life, so I got in the car. I'm not about to run because I think I'm gonna get shot. So when I got in the car, he pushed my head down and we was driving for hours. And we finally got somewhere, and it was like a big lady that he told me to call her Mama Strawberry. And she had a house full of kids. And I don't know, everything just didn't seem right. And he was like, you're gonna hope for me. And I didn't know what that was or what went with that. But he explained everything to me, the rules, everything. Like he was the gorilla pimp. And I kind of got in it through the hard way. Other girls got in it because friends told them, or doing things like that, but I was forced into it, and it was kind of harder, especially with someone that really didn't care about your feelings or if you ate that day or anything like that. And he was like, you're gonna watch these girls out here and you're gonna do what they do, which was on International Boulevard. And all I had to do was go, and if I didn't come back with no money, then I knew something else worse was gonna come. So I had to do what I was told, but as I was doing that, he'll only take me out at certain times. I kind of studied the police schedule, and I seen what streets they go up or whatever. And one day I went up one of the streets I knew the police was gonna turn down, and he seen me and he stopped. He asked me what I was doing, and I told him everything. I told him my name, I told him everything that was happening. So they take me to my mom, and we get we acquainted and all that stuff. I thought it was over there, whatever. But for some reason, that life that he showed me to, it kind of grabbed me because I felt the freedom. I didn't really felt loved at home, but when I was out, anyone can love me, just for what I have. Like I'm giving a piece of myself for someone to love me because I'm not getting it at home, So it came a little bit more easier for me. And I guess I don't know, I would just get caught and go to jail over and over and over again. I kept just going back in a cycle. I didn't really understand what was going on with me or why I couldn't stay put at home. But every time I got home, things would just overwhelm. I love my youngest brother, but his father is always around. I love my mother, but she gets drunk and just goes crazy on people for no reason, and then I don't know what to do. I got pregnant at 16. I had a friend, a white guy. He was older. We were always chill. He sold weed to the cannabis club, so like that was like my best friend at that time. I'm like, you know, we had sex for the first time or whatever, and time goes on, I get pregnant. I'm thinking it's the guy that I've, you know, only person I'm having unprotected sex with. It's not. I'm pregnant and I have the baby, and the baby looks exactly like this man. I'm like, there's no doubt that this is his baby. Basically had a baby by a person that she would never know or hear from. I didn't know what to do, or, you know, how, if I was going to keep the baby or let it go, or if it was actually going to change me or make me worse, or if I was going to be a deadbeat mother or a great mother. But I couldn't do anything but try, you know, like, and it was like God was sending me, or someone up there was sending me too many signals to get out, or they were showing me that this door is opening for you, but you just keep walking by it and you're not getting in there. I didn't go back into prostitution. I was like, this is my baby. I have to do something. Like, this is someone that's going to love me for me, and I don't have to give her anything but a kiss and a hug, you know? And it was so wonderful. And like, I don't know, she changed my life a lot.